Okay, so let's unpack this a bit. When you think pumpkin season, what immediately springs to mind? For most of us, yeah, it's probably those, iconic lattes, maybe a comforting slice of pumpkin pie, right? But what if I told you that humble pumpkin puree is actually undergoing this massive kind of exciting transformation? It's popping up in places you'd never expect, fundamentally reimagining its role in our food and drink landscape. Today on the deep dive, we're plunging headfirst into pumpkin puree reimagined. 7 unexpected ways top brands are infusing fall flavor into everything. Our mission here is, well, to uncover how innovative food and beverage leaders are taking this beloved ingredient and crafting seasonal hits that truly sell, tapping into surprising categories and delivering on some powerful, unexpected functional benefits too. We stack up some fascinating sources for you. And trust us, by the end of this deep dive, you'll see pumpkin in a whole new light.
Yeah, and it's truly a compelling shift we're seeing. This isn't just about, a fleeting seasonal trend or simply adding a familiar flavor. What's really remarkable here is how pumpkin puree is being leveraged as what we sometimes call a flavor chameleon. It's recognized not only for its warm, comforting taste, but also for its inherently clean label properties, its nutrient-rich base, and its remarkable ability to address both that consumer craving for seasonal stuff and provide tangible functional benefits. If we connect this to the bigger picture, it really shows how a once sort of niche ingredient is now being reevaluated as a foundational component for strategic product growth across, well, really diverse markets.
That's a fantastic point. It's way more than just seasonal fun. It's like a strategic asset. And that's where it gets really interesting for us today. You're about to discover that what you thought you knew about pumpkin puree is just, the very tip of the iceberg. You'll be looking at your autumn treats and maybe even your pet's treats in a completely different light after this discussion. So let's set the stage a bit for these 7 surprising categories where pumpkin puree is making its mark. It's becoming clearer and clearer that this ingredient is doing much more than just lending that cozy flavor or splash of orange. It's about its inherent clean label appeal and its impressive nutrient-rich qualities, which are making it an incredibly powerful ingredient for a truly diverse range of applications.
Exactly. And an interesting aspect we're seeing is how it's being recognized, not just for taste, that distinctive, comforting taste, but as a foundational ingredient for innovation and sustainable growth. It acts as an ideal base that precisely meets those contemporary consumer demands for healthy, natural, transparent options across so many different product lines. When we talk about clean label, we're really talking about ingredients that are simple, recognizable, free from artificial colors, flavors, preservatives, the stuff consumers are actively seeking out these days. Pumpkin puree in its natural, unadulterated form, well, it embodies this perfectly. It's that versatility coupled with its natural appeal that's really driving this reimagining.
All right, that really frames the scope of what we're exploring. So
Okay.
let's jump into these unexpected applications. Starting with a category that's usually all about crafting unique experiences
Yeah.
and is now getting a truly autumnal, kind of elevated twist. Our first stop, craft cocktails and beverages fall in a glass. Now, you might be thinking pumpkin spice latte. Okay, but we're moving far beyond that here. Imagine a sophisticated fall cocktail, maybe an elevated, naturally sweetened, non-alcoholic spritzer, or even a unique nitro brew, all featuring a smooth, naturally sweet pumpkin base. This isn't just about some syrupy sweetness, it's about genuine pumpkin flavor and texture. Sounds incredibly intriguing, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. And this is a prime example of strategic differentiation for brands. The key takeaway here is how brands are leveraging pumpkin puree to genuinely elevate and distinguish their seasonal cocktail or ready-to-drink lineup. It helps them stand out with real flavor integrity and that crucial clean label appeal we just discussed. Take aseptic pumpkin puree, for instance. It's sterile processing. That allows for extended shelf life without refrigeration until opened, which is huge for scaling production for, say, ready-to-drink formats.
Oh, okay.
Plus, its ultra-smooth consistency, free of any grit or particulate matter, ensures that seamless blend you mentioned. It prevents those textural issues you can get with less processed purees and beverages. It offers this subtle, earthy sweetness and a beautiful natural color that can really enhance a drink without, overwhelming other notes, allowing for more complex, nuanced flavor profiles than just throwing in a sugary syrup.
Yeah, that idea of authenticity and smoothness is so important, especially when consumers are looking for a real wellness boost without anything artificial.
Yeah.
And that leads us perfectly to our next surprising category, where pumpkin is really making waves. Smoothies and juices. Think pumpkin plus pear, autumn gold for your daily dose of vitality. For those looking for a real wellness boost, this one's a delicious surprise. You've probably seen countless fruit smoothies, right? But what about a limited edition fall smoothie? One that's rich in fiber, naturally sweet, packed with that comforting autumn flavor, all while delivering significant health benefits.
This application directly taps into that superfood experience that health-conscious consumers are looking for, but with a clever seasonal twist. Beyond just its well-known fiber content, a key insight here is how brands are leveraging pumpkin puree's unique carotenoid profile.
Carotenoids, right?
Exactly. That gives it that natural, vibrant orange color and also powerful antioxidant benefits. So this allows them to formulate smoothies that not only taste seasonally delicious, but also visually communicate health and vitality, which is, let's face it, a huge driver for consumer choice. You see that bright orange, you think healthy.
True.
Our sources highlight blends like pumpkin with crisp apple, maybe a dye of cinnamon and mild banana, creating a really well-rounded, inviting seasonal offering. It's about crafting a visual and nutritional narrative that resonates deeply with that superfood consumer, proving that healthy can absolutely be delicious and, well, look good too.
Okay, here's one I definitely didn't see coming, and it truly showcases pumpkin puree's problem-solving power in product formulation. Our third application takes us into the really innovative space of cannabis edibles, seasonal flavors that mask bitter notes. This really illustrates how pumpkin puree isn't just about adding flavor, but about ingeniously solving a specific common formulation challenge. It's brilliant, actually.
Yeah, it really is. What's particularly insightful here is the dual functional benefit. Pumpkin puree's creamy texture and that warm, comforting flavor make it an ideal ingredient for edibles like gummies, infused bars, seasonal baked goods, all within the burgeoning cannabis space.
Right.
Now, the challenge for many cannabis edible producers is masking those sometimes bitter or earthy notes from the cannabis extracts, without resorting to tons of added sugar or artificial flavors which consumers are trying to avoid.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Pumpkin puree excels at this. It naturally complements the distinct flavors of cannabis while at the same time evoking that cozy, nostalgic feeling people love about autumn. And crucially, it achieves all this without needing those added sugars or synthetic fillers often used just to mask bitterness. If we connect this to the bigger picture again, it clearly shows how natural, wholesome ingredients can offer elegant, clean label solutions. Solutions to common product formulation challenges, meeting consumer demand for both taste and transparency.
Wow. Okay, so from solving complex formulation puzzles to offering moments of pure, unadulterated indulgence, pumpkin's versatility just keeps going. Our fourth application takes us into the luxury market. Gourmet desserts, artisanal elegance meets autumn flavor. How about elevating your dessert game? Stepping far beyond simple pie and adding a touch of sophisticated autumn elegance to high-end confections.
Yeah, and this is a category where consistent quality truly matters above all else, especially for those high-end products. We're talking about luxury applications like decadent pumpkin swirl gelato, delicate pumpkin mascarpone tarts, or even a refreshing dairy-free pumpkin sorbet. Think really artisanal creations.
Sounds amazing.
For these, the consistent quality of the puree, its smooth texture, that vibrant color, its balanced flavor profile is absolutely key. Non-negotiable, really. Small batch producers, high-end patisseries, they rely on premium pumpkin puree to make sure their creations consistently wow those luxury buyers who expect the best. And another point, the natural sweetness of pumpkin also allows for less added sugar, which aligns with that broader trend towards healthier indulgence, even in gourmet items.
Okay, and now let's shift gears completely to some of the tiniest consumers. Our fifth application connects to a truly fundamental need: baby food, first fall bites for little ones. It makes perfect sense when you think about it, doesn't it? But it's another area where pumpkin offers really significant benefits, particularly for, developing palates and those sensitive little digestive systems.
It really does make sense. And this raises an important question, I think. How many other common, trusted ingredients have such untapped potential for specialized dietary needs? Pumpkin is highlighted as a nutrient-rich, easily digestible ingredient that is absolutely perfect for baby food. It's naturally soft, it has a mild, palatable flavor, and it's packed with vitamins and fiber, all critical for infant development. Brands are using it in limited edition autumn flavors, often paired with other wholesome ingredients like apple, quinoa, or oat. Simple stuff. Parents can truly trust these combinations, offering both essential nutrition and a gentle introduction to seasonal flavors for their little ones. And it aligns perfectly with that clean label trend parents absolutely demand for their children, ensuring simple, wholesome ingredients right from the start.
And it's not just for human babies. Our furry friends can also benefit immensely from pumpkin's goodness, and brands are definitely taking notice. That brings us to our sixth unexpected use: pet treats, pumpkin. the digestive hero for dogs. This is something I think many pet owners might already know anecdotally, but its wider application in branded products is really interesting.
That's right. A lot of pet parents know this trick, maybe recommended by their vet, but it's worth emphasizing the why. Pumpkin puree is incredibly well known for its high fiber content and its significant digestive support properties. When we say digestive hero, it's because the soluble fiber in pumpkin can help regulate a dog's digestive system. It actually aids with both constipation and diarrhea by either absorbing excess water or adding bulk. Pretty clever. So this makes it an ideal addition to dog treats, wet foods, or even those functional snacks designed specifically for pets. We're seeing seasonal SKUs, things like pumpkin and blueberry digestive bites, which really resonate with pet parents, especially those actively seeking wellness benefits for their pets, connecting that seasonal flavor with very practical health advantages. It's a definite win-win, a tasty treat that actually contributes to their pet's well-being.
Okay, finally, let's look at pumpkin not just as a standalone ingredient, but more as a base, a fundamental canvas, maybe, for even more innovation, particularly in the rapidly expanding functional food space. Our seventh category is custom functional blends. Pumpkin as your next base ingredient. This really broadens the scope of its potential, doesn't it?
Absolutely. This is where pumpkin truly shines as like an innovation platform. Pumpkin puree can act as an incredibly versatile foundation, a canvas, exactly as you said, for blending other powerful functional ingredients. Things like turmeric for anti-inflammatory benefits, ginger for digestive aid, matcha for sustained energy, or even various mushroom extracts for adaptogenic properties. Wow, okay.
This strategic use allows brands to tap directly into the surging functional food trend with a customizable, clean label base. And it's a base that consumers already perceive as inherently healthy and natural. Pumpkin just sounds good for you.
True.
So it provides this familiar, comforting backdrop for ingredients that might otherwise be unfamiliar or have stronger, maybe less palatable flavors on their own. It effectively makes functional foods more accessible and, frankly, more enjoyable.
Wow, what an incredible journey through the versatility of pumpkin puree. I mean, really, we've seen it transform from a simple seasonal staple into a flavor chameleon in craft cocktails, a superfood experience in smoothies, an ingenious problem solver in cannabis edibles, and even a digestive hero for our furry companions. It's truly being reimagined across so many unexpected categories. It's fascinating. But what does this all mean for the brands that are making these incredible, innovative products? This isn't just happening by chance, right? There's got to be something enabling this versatility and ease of adoption. Precisely. And what's truly remarkable here is how the supply chain is actually supporting this innovation, making it significantly easier for brands to stand out by leading, not just following, the whole pumpkin trend.
The supply side.
Exactly. Specialized suppliers are enabling these innovations by offering chef-crafted, preservative-free pumpkin puree in industrial quantities. We're talking everything from, say, 5-gallon bags for smaller operations, right up to massive 55-gallon drums for large-scale production.
Right.
And crucially, no sugar is added to these purees and concentrates, especially for beverage manufacturers. Zero added sugar. This powerfully reinforces that clean label aspect that consumers are actively seeking. It allows brands to formulate products that meet really stringent ingredient standards without compromising on flavor or functionality. It basically empowers brands to truly innovate with integrity and scale.
That's a crucial insight, the infrastructure actually enabling this revolution. This whole deep dive into pumpkin puree really shows us that sometimes the most familiar, maybe the most humble ingredients, they hold the most surprising potential for innovation, especially when we look at them through fresh lens, considering both flavor and function.
It absolutely does. And it challenges us, I think, to consider what other humble ingredients might be just waiting to be reimagined and discovered for their full potential, just like pumpkin puree has been. You know, what other pantry staples are hiding untapped benefits or unexpected applications? It's really about seeing beyond the obvious.
Absolutely. Food for thought, definitely. So the next time you grab a seasonal treat or even a wellness product, remember this deep dive. You might just be looking at the next big thing, powered by an ingredient you thought you knew so well. Thanks for diving in with us.